Lewis Art for The Ring magazine, delighted today to be joined with Jack Catterall here at Johnny Fisher against Dave Allen. Obviously his stablemate Dave Allen taking on Johnny Fisher in a big rematch today. I guess before we do get into news that surrounds yourself, looking forward to tonight?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to tonight. Dave's been looking well in the gym, been over in Manchester, staying there, training and living, and you know what, I'm excited. I'm here to support him. Obviously we've got news tonight, but first and foremost we're with Dave Allen tonight to get the victory.
Yeah, absolutely. I guess we'll move on to news that surrounds yourself. Next fight announced, Harlem Eubank, July 5th, back in Manchester. I guess excited for, you can call it a comeback fight in a sense off the Arnold Barboza fight, but excited to be back in the ring at a new weight as well. Yeah,
it's exciting. It's another big domestic fight, another headline fight in Manchester. Very grateful to be in this position. It's a fight that gets me excited. It's a comeback fight again. I put that pressure on myself. I underperformed last time and that's shown. I've got to right the wrongs, go out there and beat Harlem in July.
Yeah. I guess when people do take losses, sometimes they do take a lot of time off, think no fault of your own, but obviously I remember when you had the Josh Taylor fight, it was almost sort of 15 months since you were last in the ring. I guess to have a fight so soon after the Barboza fight, is it a bit of a relief saying, look, you can go back in there, put them back in mind and to almost sort of settle the score again in your own mind?
Yeah, of course. I think anyone that's followed my career knows that I've been inactive in some periods, and that's through no fault of my own. I've always been in the gym, always accepted fights, so I've had them frustrating times, so to be able to get back in so quickly and again headline, I'm very grateful for that.
Yeah, I haven't actually had a chance to speak to you, and before touching on the Eubank fight in itself, after the fight, you took some time in America. I see you with Jaron Ennis, was it Mickey Bay as well?
Yeah.
What was that like to go over there, I guess, and sort of get sparring and get that learning, I guess? Was that a good thing for yourself, especially at this point in your career?
You know what, selfishly, I went over there, spent a couple of weeks, like you said, in Boze's gym, Danny Garcia's gym, ended up hooking up with Mickey Bay. He was preparing for a fight and helping us, so it was good just to I guess, break the rhythm of driving to the gym in Manchester every day, go out there, spar in different gyms, learn new things and just keep growing and learning.
Was that important, especially at this time of your career? Because you're experienced, you've boxed at world level for quite some time now. So I guess to have that change in surroundings and get that different level of learning, because as you said, it's probably comfortable to be in Manchester, always have that training, but to try something different, especially at that point in your career.
Yeah, I think in boxing you never stop learning, so to go out there on my own, no coaches, so to speak, it's you put yourself under a bit of pressure on the back foot going into somebody else's gym where, it's their gym, you're going in there asking for sparring, so but it's nice to feel uncomfortable. I think that's where you grow, when you put yourself in them uncomfortable positions, and it worked for me. I spent a couple of weeks out there, met some great people, learnt a lot and come home feeling revitalised, re-energised and ready to kick on.
What was it like, I guess, with boots, etc., and that environment as well? Because I know you would have been right in saying you've been to America before for a lot of sparring, so you would have known what it's like, but I guess what was it like being over there and having that experience?
Yeah, you've got different eyes watching you. Obviously you want to show out and look good, so you put that pressure on yourself. We're fortunate enough to spar a lot of top talent out there. Johnny Riviera, his family and his sons and his fighters, so it's good, and you've got different people watching, giving advice and tips, so I guess it's like a college degree, going away and putting yourself on the back foot and just keep learning.
Yeah. How would you reflect on the Barboza fight? Now it's sort of been and gone and you've got something else to focus on now.
You know what, it's been and gone, it's frustrating. Listen, if he'd have gone and beat Tio, I'd love to run it back, but I guess that fight's dead in the water now. He'll be looking to rebuild and come again. It was frustrating, it was shit. We had great momentum going into that fight. Probably a bit too much momentum. Things have been going good. I underperformed and it's shown, and I got beat, but no crying over spilt milk. Straight back on the saddle and straight back to it.
When you saw the Times Square show, and not even just the Tio Barboza fight, when you saw sort of the performances that the likes of Haney and Garcia put in, was you kicking yourself a little bit extra?
Yeah, of course. That's the dream, to be up there, challenging for the world titles, being involved in these big fights. But that's why we've chose Harlem. We're coming back into a fight against a great domestic fight that people know of, to keep building that momentum to then go out and secure another big fight. That being said, all focus remains on July the 5th.
Yeah, as I say, at 147 now. What led to this decision now to I guess move up in weight and a new chapter, a new weight?
Yeah, I guess I wouldn't say new chapter, new weight. I still want to win a world title, and I believe I'll win one at 140. That being said, this fight got proposed. I think Harlem's in and around 140, 147. it got proposed at welterweight, so sign me up. For the right fights, we'll do welterweight. For the right fights, we'll do 140.
And as I say, Eubank's a pretty hot name at the moment. Obviously, we've come off the back of Junior's win against Conor Benn. Yeah, I guess to share the ring with a Eubank as well, the popularity must be a bit of an added factor as well.
Yeah, listen, the UK fight fans love the domestic fights. We're talking about a Eubank whose cousin a couple of weeks back was in one of the fights of the year, probably the fight of the year. So the name's hot right now, so it makes sense to go in there with a Eubank and deliver on a big domestic fight.
Do you plan on much clashes with your manager Sam Jones and Eubank Senior? Imagine that.
Yeah, you know what, it's going to be tasty. I thought we was going to do a press conference today. I was putting pressure on Sam to go out there and deliver, but that's not to be. But I'm sure we'll be seeing Senior over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah, I spoke to Harlem. He thinks he can stop you. He thinks he has the ability to stop you. Yeah, your response, I'm sure you back the same against him.
Yeah, of course, 100%. I think Harlem's a great talent. He's looked good doing what he's been doing. I don't think he's reached like the world level, so to speak, yet, but we're yet to see that. I believe I'm too much for him.
Yeah, good stuff. Jack, appreciate you taking time to speak to you. Good to see you back in the ring on July 5th against Harlem Eubank.
I appreciate
it, mate.
that.
Thank you.